Bigo first interested me because it had over 200 million users in about 150 countries. But I hadn't really heard anything about it, and I was curious. When I first started this video, I wanted to do a simple feature showing what Bigo is through the people that I talked to and also through my own research. But going through the footage, I found more than what I bargained for. This is what happened. So I'm currently on Bigo.tv. So there's only 2 options of categories, gaming and showbiz. I guess a lot more people are streaming mobile-based games. Look, yeah, she's got like 9 beans. So it's just people going about their business. I wonder how long they go on live for. Oh, there's religious sermons. So this is the USA. And oh, okay. Just people streaming shows and all right. What are you doing, girl?
I'm gonna tell you right now what's going on with your oil field. Is I lost my job.
All right. Her name's Yuna. All right. Oh.
Thank you so much.
Oh no! Kids can watch this. What? It's her showering? I don't like it. I just went back to the front page and I've noticed that they featured on their website just an illegal stream of a movie. And I'm not sure what gives them, you know, leverage for being featured on a page, but I don't understand how this is allowed. Oh! Yeah, I have a lot of questions. The questions I had at the time could only be answered by people who've had experience in Bigo itself. Jae-sung and Isadora kindly took the time to give me a little more insight into Bigo's lack of censorship and control that I saw looking through Bigo myself.
There's so much content and you don't know like where to start. Sometimes there's just people talking and then there's just people posing like real sexy and like they just get followers like that and then like I'm like okay, and then also like people just streaming movies and I'm like, can people do that?
Dia dalam Bigo ni dia macam-macam konten kan. Ada menyanyi, menari, ada yang keagamaan, ceramah. Yeah. So dia macam-macam.
Right.
Bigo will act based on the report that they receive from the users. So for example, sekarang ni I tengah live, I do an appropriate content. Okay? Katakanlah sekarang ni I tengah, you know, maybe do some, okay, this one I tak tahu you nak cut ke apa, but
you can be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like sex or whatever it is. Okay. You tengah live buat benda-benda yang tak proper tu. So people yang masuk dalam tu dia kena tekan report.
Have you ever had any inappropriate people like try to be stalkers for you guys?
I had one.
Yeah?
He actually went to my office because everyday kita live. So bila kita live tu kita bagi tahu kita dekat mana. Dia tahu kita dekat office mana. Whatever kita cakap. Maybe he wanted to see me and he chose that way to see me. So dia pergi datang dekat office and dia tanya, Isadora kerja sini kan?
Oh boy.
The receptionist kata, no, dia kata dia tak ada kerja kat sini because I already told the receptionist, ada apa-apa jangan bagi tahu lah kan.
Right.
Sini, okay, because it's for my safety juga. But then he said something like, no, tadi dia live kat atas, I tahu dia live kat sini. Baru je dia live.
How much do you earn? Is that a weird question to ask?
Okay, for me, because I'm doing a full-time lawyer job, so this is my part-time income. The highest that I'm making about 13 to 15,000.
This kind of like money would mean that you had to be live for like a long period of time, right?
Yang untuk yang my highest income tu tak lama pun. Balik kerja je sometimes pukul 9 to 11 to 12 macam tu. Dalam 2 to 3 hours I boleh buat.
Ya, dalam 2-3 jam lah.
Does Bigo tell you what content not to do? Are there any rules?
Dia yang penting jangan ada kaitan dengan politik, konten yang terlalu seksi sangat, mungkin dance yang terlalu seksi, like macam,
naked?
Ya, dia bukan naked lah, dia pakai baju tapi nampak puting lah.
Oh, okay. So that's like very specific. Well, I'm glad that people like Isadora and Jae-sung are able to make money off Bigo. I'm still concerned about things like content not removed unless reported. What if you don't report it? Why are the rules for nudity and nipples so vague? And that stalker issue, is that normal? I mean, I still have a lot of questions. Like, what really is Bigo?
Well, I don't know if you know what does Bigo stand for. Actually, Bigo means before I get old.
From what I researched, that Bigo has changed in terms of content and how they manage content. I saw a few articles back in 2017, 2018 that they had like Bigo was reported to have pornography and even child pornography.
So when we first started this as a very young company, I think it was a very steep learning curve for us. Not many companies out there offer live streaming services. Over the last few years, we have adopted a three-pronged approach, and we continue to evolve along the way. We have sort of perfected a system whereby it is able to detect any undesirable content and take them down within 60 seconds. Let's say if you are live streaming a session and you have a picture of a gun that is next to you, immediately the system will pick it up and it will actually stop the live streaming.
When I visited Bigo on the website, I've noticed on the featured platforms, there are like illegal streams of like movies, like Hollywood movies, Bollywood movies, and they're like featured as well. How does Bigo choose whether something is featured or not?
Every individual is a broadcaster, right? So we make sure that, so when it comes to intellectual property rights, we have very strict regulations on that as well. So if we come across anyone who has put up certain content that infringes on the IPR, the intellectual property rights of another company, we would then send a request to take it down.
There's also an aspect of Bigo where it's not porn, it's not illegal, but I can tell like what they do is to attract more people so that people can give them money by making, I don't know, like a very low cut top, but not seeing the nipple or anything. So are you guys okay with that?
Yes, you're right. So these are content that we watch very closely on. In fact, we are trying to find new ways to reduce or clamp down totally on some of this content. There are certain cases where it may be a bit grey, and that's where we do have a group of human monitors under our content security team. So what they do is that they will watch over some of these sessions.
While it seemed like he answered my questions, going through it again made me realize that he barely scratched the surface. He said that Bigo perfected a system, and yet you can still see a lot of unsavory images and a whole lot of it as well. It seemed like the amount of control that they tried to do didn't seem to be enough. But it's still good that they managed to get rid of things like child pornography, but is that really enough? But I can't really talk about Bigo unless if I experienced it myself. Like maybe try to be a Bigo broadcaster for a day.
So I told the Bigo broadcasters I'm gonna try out Bigo for a day. There's like a lot of books that are in public domain that are free for people to read out loud. So I'm thinking of reading like, I don't know, a few chapters of it.
If you want an honest comment from me,
go ahead.
You better go for another idea because in Bigo, interactions is important.
But I would like to know if you have any tips for me.
First and foremost, if you want to be a broadcaster in Bigo Live, is to really have confidence in yourself. That is very important because not everybody can be in front of a screen 8 to 10 hours a day. When it comes to issue of privacy, we are also very particular as well. So do not share your personal details when you're live streaming.
I have Bigo Live downloaded. I need to access the camera. There's beauty filters. Skin? What, like no skin and yes skin? Oh, I look good. I look like I had a nose job. So you need like a cover photo of yourself, and then you need like a title. So my concept is that I'm gonna be trying on makeup tips. Without further ado, and my new nose snatched. Let's go. Oh gosh. Don't call me baby. Anyway, so apparently, oh, level 2, thank you. I got to level 2, guys, oh my god. Even if I look stupid, at least it will match my insides. Thank you, Marcina. That's really nice. Oh god, what have I done? Whatever, I made it worse. It's another color! I can't believe there are 60 people watching right now. Thank you, but also I'm so sorry. That's where that's exactly where I'm gonna put it. I think this is higher up than me. I never learn, do I? I never learn. Well, I can't do anything to save it. Here's what I learned.
So what is Bigo really? In my experience, it's a live broadcasting platform that you can get easily addicted to. You can go through endless amounts of scrolling for different people and different content. As a broadcaster, it feels super encouraging to get a lot of views and a lot of attention doing anything that I want. But it also got me a little competitive, like how do I get more views and how do I get money? But if broadcasters are not careful, they can give too much away, more than what they're comfortable with. But it's part of an already flawed system where safety is just a reminder on the bottom of a screen. And true safety can only be established if someone were to make an effort to report. However, it's not just Bigo that's doing this. Streaming platforms like Twitch and even video platforms like TikTok and YouTube have the same problem. They've gotten controversies over things like harassment, harmful messages, and not really doing much to change their ways. But if you want to stream, I say go for it. There's nothing wrong with wanting to entertain an audience with your skills and your charm. But I urge you to do your part. Report anyone or any stream that isn't safe or appropriate, because apparently if you don't, will anyone else really help?
Hey everyone, thank you for watching the feature. Let me know in the comments of your thoughts. Give the video a like and click on the bell icon if you want to see more features by us at soyachinchao.com. Bye!